Hello, you're watching the bonus round with Rousedower. Been a while since my last video. You know, life happens and everything. But I decided I would go ahead and make you guys a new video of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, since I recently obtained one of the new banner units, Amelia, which I personally call Gunlandu, really. But I mean, we have Icelandu, which is for Avia, and we have Gunlandu here, Amelia. I say that because Orlandeau, everyone's favorite DPS character, his ability Divine Ruination is a very much multi-hit attack. Amelia has Disorder, which is a very similar attack, although not as powerful, but it works great for chaining, which that's something I'm going to show you. More or less, this is going to be just showcasing some of what Amelia can do in both the Titan Raid and Arena. Amelia is very useful in Arena as well. Here we go, there's an Orlandeau. I don't have her geared out that well right now. I mean, I've got her some TMs. I actually have previously had Medius as my main DPS character. Now I'm using Amelia, which she's only a 619. I gave her everything I had on Medius, swapped out the gear, but her attack is lower than Medius, apparently, because also might be because of Medius's ability enhancements for Gunmaster, giving us the better increased damage. Medius was over 700 when I geared him out. Amelia's only 619. So we got Remand Pistol, Black Cow, Brave Suit, 2 Ruler's Rings, Wisdom from Queen, Spirit of Freedom from one of the new Titan Raid characters, and then Successor, which probably everybody has because of Shira's drop rates, and Follower's Oath. Still got a few in the pipe, ready to trying to get farmed, but that's pretty much it. Now let's go ahead and show you some of the amazing spark chaining that she is capable of. Okay, so we'll just focus and debuff here with Ishtola. Okay, so Disorder is her mass. I was about to say AoE. What is AoE? It's kind of like Orlandeau's attack, Divine Ruination, but it's AoE. And like I said, it's less powerful. I normally do Blazing Glory here, but Auto Bowgun chains so much better with these attacks, just for the sake of chaining. Now, Amelia and Orlandeau's attacks are both longer, so I'll do their 2 first in Medius and for Avia. I didn't get as good of a chain as I usually get there, but I think we have one more orb left, so we'll try again. If you're wondering why I'm a wuss and doing Pro instead of Elite, that is not because I can't do Elite, but it's just because I find it less time-consuming to, when I'm at work, to just do Pro and get it over with in one shot, instead of doing Elite and having to use my brain. Oh, I don't have another orb. Okay. If I do Elite, I have to use my brain and think about what move's going to make, and it's going to take a little while. At least on Pro, I can just set it and be done with it. Okay, so Arena. Let's see how she does in Arena. Her Ricochet ability is very nice. I will say that much. As you can see, this is my my previous 5 Medius team that I was using, just for giggles, because I like spark chaining without a bowgun. But I swapped out Amelia, and I gave one of my Medius's Sunbeam. So the key to this match is really going to be both Sunbeam and Ricochet. So first, auto bowgun. Another auto bowgun. Now for Amelia, we're going to do Ricochet, which, go back to this here, damage and stop all enemies is what we're going to do. Sunbeam, looks just like auto bowgun. Auto bowgun. And now stop didn't quite proc, but that's okay, we're still going to win. Oh, well, maybe not. Am I all disabled? Well, that's fun. That is very fun. I might still have a chance. Oh, here we go. Your time to shine, Amelia. I'm just going to use rapid fire. See how well that does. Oh, great. Evasion. Or maybe it's blind. Yeah, he's blinded. That wasn't very many attacks. Oh, did he go? Oh, I lost. Oh. That wasn't a very good example. You at least got to see the spark chaining that can happen. You didn't see any of the status effects, because this time, for some reason, nobody got afflicted. We'll do another one, though. Got my lapis for the day. Hesitant about fighting Ling, but we'll give it a try. And there's no Noctis. That's a good sign. Okay, here we go again. Autobogan. Autobogan. Ricochet. Sunbeam. And Autobogan again. Now, when I'm using 5 Mediuses, and I do 5 Autobogans, that can make for some really incredible chaining. And it's just like, really, it's just so beautiful watching all those chains. Repeating, it doesn't usually have result in as good of a chain. I'm sure whenever my team is AI controlled, when somebody else battles this team, they probably decimate it. But when under human control, it can be pretty useful. Another fun thing to do here is using Hyperfire all at once. With 5 Mediuses, if you do it just right, you can get a pretty non-stop spark chain through the whole thing. If you do it just right, but that's a little rare. Let's try this again. Use another orb. Oh, we got some paralysis going on. That's not a good way to start a match. Well, I don't think we're gonna make this one, but the best we can do is just give it our best. I'm stuck with my 2 non-dual wielding Muses. Who is gonna go to Exvius? We'll do for Exvius, and she paralyzed everybody. But then again, this is a random attack too. Not much will come out of this. This is a good example of everything going right when no one's watching. And then when someone's watching, suddenly something like this happens. And now this is the end, because I think we're paralyzed, so it's gonna end the match. Oh no, maybe that's the only one I'm stoned. Or petrified. Wording. Well, since, well, yeah, I could get lucky, stop everybody. I don't think so, but we'll try. Yeah, we stopped lightning. That's not gonna help, though. At least I still got my rewards, my trophies for losing. Let's go against this one. What do we got this time? We can probably take this one. Well, we can take a lot of them. We just have less chances of being, say, Fire Flask. Okay. Same plan as before. Yeah, I'm not even going to do Sunbeam. I'm going to do a lot of Bowgun this time. That wasn't bad at all. Oh yeah, that was real good. Do this again. Well, you know what? We have... I say with 2 people left, we just do Hyperfire. And watch the fireworks. We'll target Cecil, since targeting X-Death and having Cecil guard will just result in Cecil taking less damage. So we'll target Cecil directly. Not that they'll always hit him, we'll hit X-Death or a random attack. Always forget that. Now Cecil does his John Marston impression and gets completely riddled with bullets. Is X-Death dead? Yeah. One thing I've noticed in the past, but I've never got around to letting support know, is that Medius is the only character I know of whose victory animation continuously loops. As you can see, he keeps on turning back around and spinning his guns, while other characters, well, Amelia's, for all I know, could be looping. But other characters, they just do their animation and they stay in the last 2 frames. But Medius, for some reason, loops. I don't know why, but yeah. Not that that really affects the game at all. Just something to note. I think that's about all I really have to show you. While you're here, I suppose we can do our daily summon just to see what I get. Although, you know what, I might want to save my... I already got what I wanted from this banner. So you know what, I'm not going to do a summon. I'll do some of these, though. See what we get. The Titan Raid, for those who have not really participated, although I don't know why you wouldn't participate. You get raid coins for defeating Titan. Every 100 raid coins buys you a summon, which summons units, and awakening materials. You can do multi-summon 5,000. 5,000 at a time, at least. Then you can get a bunch of crappy characters that you need to fuse together. Although not all of them are crappy. Minfilia and Ishtola are not too shabby. I haven't actually used the other ones. Thancred I don't need to use, because I know he sucks. Oh, that's a red, oh, it's a rainbow one. That's going to be Ishtola in there. And Ishtola. I think I've got everyone's TMs on this. But let me see. Yeah, I've got hers already, or his, whatever they are. I never played that game, so I don't know who this character is. Final Fantasy 12 or 13 or 10 or something. I think it's 12. I don't know. You know, I'm not the biggest. I'm not the most knowledgeable Final Fantasy person. My Final Fantasy knowledge goes through Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. I have not played any others. I did play Tactics when I was really young and didn't really understand how to play it at the time. So I should probably go back and play that, because I hear it's really good. But I really only played 7, 8, and 9. So a lot of these characters I see in this game, I'm like, oh, I don't know who you are. Okay, I can do this. Here we go. You really got to do this because you'll fill up your units fast. Actually, as you see, I'm already over. I'm 234 to 225 on my unit capacity. So if I go try to do a mission, I'm going to be blocked from that until I free up my inventory. Not that I need another one of her Trust Masters. I'm going to be getting his in a minute. Well, another one of his. I've got like 7 of his. Maybe more. Probably. Oof. Trust Master. Alright, that was all of them, right? Okay, good. Now, next on the list we have whatever his name was. Papillon or something. I don't know. I can't see his name. Papillon or something. Papalimo. Papalimo. Got one of his already. And that would be everyone. I do have a few Camille's, but I haven't really decided if I want her Aqua Blade or not. It's a dual wield sword. The sword's not that bad. Yeah. As far as trust goes, right now, I'm currently working on my second Letters and Arms from Ingus. Boost magic when equipped with a sword. Of course, that's destined for Faravia. Then we got a Orlandeau pistol, which I'm working on now. I've got one already. It was originally on Medius with the Rising Sun, but once he got his ability awakening for dual wielding with just guns, then I was like, well, I can't use Rising Sun anymore. I've got to get another weapon. So I'm working on a second one, which now, this is probably going to go to Amelia. But originally it was planned for Medius. We got Ace with Acceptance, 20% MP and 30% Magic. That's for Faravia as well. And we got Shine with Quick Assault. That's I think it's like a 10% evade chance maybe, and boost attack by 30%. It's for Amelia / Medius. And finally we have Vanille. She has Magistral Crest, which it's not going to tell you much when I click on it. It says it heightens wearer's magical power. It doesn't show anything here. I can't remember what the actual stats are, but when I looked it up on the Exvius wiki, I believe it had like maybe a percentage of magic or something that isn't listed in the game. But either way, it's a good magic buff, so that's it. Then we'll be throwing Amelia down the pipe for Thrust. Her apron dress, which is non-gender specific, so you don't have to use it on a female. I could have, if I wanted to, I could put this on Medius. If only it showed the dress on them and then in that spray, that would be great. And again, this one doesn't show the actual stats. I believe this was a 30% attack, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it was when you're using a gun. When using guns, it boosts your attack by like 30%. I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty good because that's basically what I'm using Brave Suit right now. So that'll give me an extra 15%. You know, Brave Suit might not even show. Yeah, the Brave Suit doesn't even show the percentages. I think there's a bug right now where it's not showing percentages. That's probably why we're seeing that. The Brave Suit is 15% attack, 50% magic. So I could talk forever if I let myself go on. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. And I will probably see you guys next time I do a video. Thanks for watching. This was Roused Hour with the bonus round.